going to be picking up where we left off with the Menagerie run we've been doing. Just ignore that. I went ahead and got rid of those two mods. Which is Numbers, because I have the medical tab does the same thing. Like, I mean, Numbers is able to do way more than the medical tab, but I only really wanted it so after a fight, since the UI over here, I'd have injured people and it wouldn't say medical attention needed, even as they're bleeding out. So I got the medical tab to deal with that. But to catch people up on what's been going on, we had 2 streams ago, we took some pretty catastrophic losses. We started with 16 people and we ended with 11 people. And one of those people was an extra person we got. 2 people had gotten kidnapped, 4 got killed. Of those, we did manage to save the bodies of 3 of them. One of the ones was the body was like instantly destroyed because of the amount of toxic waste being thrown around, or not toxic waste, not a bunch of the tox grenades. That said, we did resurrect 2 people yesterday. We had a very harrowing mission of like getting a whole bunch of stuff made while under duress to get 2 mech serums doing a trade caravan. The bodies were not fresh. On our way back from getting the mech resurrection serum, we had a really long heat wave and it was overpowering our ACs and ultimately did hurt the bodies. So unfortunately, Randall Thor came back blind and White Jaguar came back with dementia. Those are fixable. I am waiting. We're still in that range that we could get the resurrection sickness that is the forever resurrection sickness, they're going to die resurrection sickness, but we haven't gotten there. You'll notice there's big gaping holes in the front of our base. We've been having a rough go of it. The raids are starting to show up in numbers of like 50, 60, 70. If they're split, we have like 50 back here and 30 out here or whatever, and it's causing us grief. At the same time, we did have a whole bunch of people melting down and getting upset and all that. So we're kind of in this place right now where we're trying to rebuild and get things back, and times are tough. So the reason that's not repaired is strictly I need my crafting people to be able to cut benches fast, or cut bricks faster, and that's just another thing we're playing catch up on. Which the good news is... Oh, I need to take these off. We had Blight just the other day. That's the reason that's, they're still cute with that. The good news is, Kalaria Star, who was the one we rescued that ultimately led to the attack that got us got us really badly hit. She has hit adulthood. She is training to become another farmer. That said, she is a bit of jack of all trades. She can't do the crafting side of things or research, but pretty much everything that isn't crafting, cooking, and research, she can handle. But the whole point of this run is to grow the Menagerie. And as you can see, the Menagerie has been growing well. We are now up to... What is that? 6, 12, 15, 17 things stored in there. We had 1 extra, but it did break out and did get killed in its breakout, like when we tried to subdue it. And we're not deliberately keeping weak stuff. Literally anything I can grab and shove in there has been going back there, hence having 2 Revenants. Which it's funny, one of these Revenants is only researched 1 time so far as we can make, where we can see its path is a little bit longer. Otherwise, neither of those Revenants have we completed the research to advance things. And that's just because we have gotten so good at taking down Revenants, we don't give them the chance to hunt us anymore. When that door pops open, they flee for their lives the entire time. We do not give them the chance. Alright, so Sentient Cookie is our crafter. You're making a duster. So you're catching up on the clothes. I'm willing to accept that. I don't like it, but I'm willing to accept that because it does need to happen, because we have tattered apparel on a lot of people, or we did. But I really need someone cutting brick. Excellent. Not sandstone. Why are you doing sandstone? Range. That's the problem. Range. We had shortened its range way earlier on because that was a necessity to accommodate a lot of things. I don't need it to be shortened anymore. I need I need Cookie cutting granite so that we can fill this hole in on the front of their base. At least this part. The rest I can live with. It's not ideal, but this part needs to be patched up. Also, we'll want to add the mortars later. All right. And we were also dealing with, previously I had like 1,800 or 18,000 food or some nonsense. We've been dealing with that as well. Okay, so I'm producing 6,000 extra power, which it's fine. But, and you may look at these and go, you must be doing so much researcher. I'm not researching them at all anymore. Confusion because of dementia, that we're just going to have to get used to. But you'll notice, other than provoke the pit gate, I basically have no more research until something new shows up. So I've actually shut down the research on all them. They're on maintain only. And they're just a bunch of bioferrite batteries. All they do is give me lots and lots of bioferrite. And then we use that bioferrite to build things, and to fuel things, and to make the climate just perfect. We don't believe in that winter thing. I'm actually thinking about getting a second one of these to, I believe, to completely just override winter and just say, yeah, winter doesn't happen here anymore. Get it out. No one wants it. We are finally getting our stuff built in there. Okay, so they have made the door narrower. We do have a number of mechs now, which is why this is starting to be a problem. I actually need to get to addressing that and stop doing what I'm doing, which is just dumping the pollution out there in mass. What I need to make happen down here is very genuinely, I either need to buy a Pollux seed if we ever get the chance and grow a Pollux tree and start processing the pollution more meaningfully, or get the incinerator. Which realistically, it's probably the incinerator. Actually, I probably could just learn the incinerator now, can't I? Oh no, it's no, to get that I have to fight the bosses. That's fine. I also forgot, I need to get the tox thing, because we have one person who's got a blown out kidney. We did lose our people with the really cool psychic powers where they could explode stuff into meat and unnatural healing. In all the fighting, we have slowly been getting chipped away at. Confusion because of dementia. That's gonna be your existence now. Until I get an opportunity to make it better, that's just what you're dealing with. Sleepy I will never use. The other ones I probably will. Any of these that we've researched already? Okay, so let's get rid of some of these junk guns I'm not going to use. We've got some really good tech nowadays, so I don't need poor quality weapons. I don't need that. I'm mostly sticking to the Hellcat rifles. Honestly, I'll get rid of the assault rifle. It's basically already destroyed. I've been mostly using the Hellcat rifles. They have proven to be extremely effective. I didn't even see that we grabbed an incinerator. With how many fights we have, we're not even keeping up with all the different equipment we keep finding. Alright. So I got a bunch of that. You don't have hardly any money. Here, give me these. Give me your packaged meals just on principle. And anyone any restrictions? Not that I care about. Okay. And how are we doing on that brick cutting? The other thing I need to do is I need to get Randall Thor their title back because they have good social. So sorry, Cookie, you are having your title taken back away from you. I'll actually keep you on 1 for that. and then we will give you your production title that you used to have. What are the ways to treat dementia again? Healing mech serum, decapitating your person and resurrecting them. Unnatural healing can do it. I don't know if Luciferum works. I feel like it does, but it's been a very long time since I've used Luciferum for anything. Production specialist. Let's see. Can you transfer it with any of the anomaly rituals? Can you transfer it? Entity escape. Revenants is on the go. Everyone, drop what you're doing. Oh, crap. The Revenant is in this zone. Going down. I saw the door pop. It is no longer in that zone. Grab everyone. Come on, pop in our zone. Okay, it's down here. So it's right around this area. Okay, it's still in the area. And we got him. As I mentioned, the moment the Revenant pops, it's just running for its life from there on out. I've gotten really good at handling Revenants. It also helps. I'm at that stage in the game where we are properly kitted. But yeah, so just 4 flares, and that's all it took. Can you transfer it with any of the anomaly rituals? Transfer. I don't believe you can transfer the dementia. Not that I'm aware of. But like there's plenty of ways to fix it. Like we're already working on fixing Randall Thor's eyes, by the way. That's one of the things we're doing is we are working on making bionic eyes. And once we make the bionic eyes, then that that solves the blindness. Alright, we've almost got the kill box closed off again. For like the 5th time. But yeah, so it's been going pretty good. Oh, hey. Let's get another one of these built. Because I am trying to keep everything very carefully lit up. Oh, hey, actually, you're not set to the right color. Copy color. Base color. There we go. There's every chance we'll get a quest with the heal mech serum reward. Oh, yeah. I mean, I like, ideally, I'd like a person to show up who's like, I have unnatural healing. You were beaten to death? What? Brutes! You just killed them in a social fight. Craven has been like our MVP the whole time. Groots! Why? Well, that's pretty inconvenient. That sucks so much. So, Groot's, and the reason I'm salty about that, was our absolute best doctor and our main cook. Begin funeral. Yeah, you're having a funeral. What is everyone upset about? Elite expectations, chemical want. I forgot how much. Lackluster funeral. Cool. That'll help. So log. So what kicked it off? Craven Horde viciously insulted Groot Twig's skill. This drove Groot's Twig into a rage and she began to fight. And then the very last blow, Groot's Twig, moving her right fist adeptly, hit Craven Horde with a beat from her right fist, injuring his neck. So basically, broke Craven Horde's neck. You and Craven Horde got into a social fight, which granted, Craven Horde was the one who insulted you, and you snapped his neck and made him dead. I just turned around and I see death, and I'm like, what? Groot's does not take being insulted very well. Note to self. It's all good. It's just RimWorld being RimWorld, but it's like you finally stabilize, and literal death from a social fight is just really kind of upsetting. Alright, so mortars. We'll stick with 2 for now. Skip abduction is ready. Hear me out. I have need for more guests. Oh, you're better at this. I have need for more recruits. What is happening with these ones? Prisoner. You're set to maintain only. Why are you maintain only? Who are you, Blizzard? Are you a quest person? No. Where did you come from and who are you? I can't recruit you. You're unwaveringly loyal. You must have been a catch and release. Right, and we caught another... Yeah, and we're converting you... Yeah, we're converting you to join, I believe. You are unwavering, so we can't recruit them. But yeah, we're recruiting Snake because they're one of our our colony leaders. So we've got Steen. Steen is a slow learner pyromaniac who we really don't want around. Are you the leader of the Pick Guck? That is the question. No. Well, in that case, we are just going to catch and release. Yeah, that's probably exactly what it was. It's just so much was going on that it got set just to the default. You can oh, you botched the repair? Oh, right, because you are new at all of that. So prisoner, you are going to be released. Once you recover from the fact that we used a ritual on you and all that, but that's fine. Just an eclipse, that's okay. You failed at constructing barricades. Cool. Too deep infestation. Alright, that's fine. Easy enough to handle. But where do I want to make the spot where you limit their mobility? I need to make another, like, hallway or something here for fighting these. For right now, I don't really actually have a good place to fight this. You go over here. The rest of you fall in over here. I need to make another bottleneck point around here somewhere. Oh, and mechs, buddies. I'm gonna need you all to get away from it as well. That's actually not that bad. I was gonna say, the worst part's probably gonna be the friendly fire. Nicely done. Cool. Hunt that one so it doesn't get back up. Okay, that was a pretty mild one. All right. Oh, they literally did enough damage finally that they broke through there. I think we're also at that point in the game where it's time to double layer this outer wall. We are getting to the phase of the game where they start properly hitting that wall hard. I could also see... Oh, hey. We finally got this patched up. Let's go another tile deeper. Just wall it off as best we can. Alright. Yeah, you got... That fight you two got into, you went hard. Alright, so we got the bionic eye to finish. So now we can toggle the power back on for you. Toggle the power back on for you. We had turned those off because with not enough crafters, it's like, oh, what's happening in that mountain? This is the Menagerie. So the entire point of this mountain is we're just trying to hold as many anomalies as possible. That's literally the goal of this run we have for ourselves, is to pretty much just keep piling up on spooky things that go bump in the night until they bump too hard to keep, like, basically until we die. Is the gist of it. Basically, we keep collecting them until we find we have hit our limit of what we can handle by exceeding our limit and dying from it. Stop social fighting. We literally just lost someone to a social fight. Ooh, components. A fearful monument. You're offering me Luciferum, but no. I'm honestly building so much now, we're getting to the point I don't want to put up monuments for the fact that I'm waiting for our Muffalo to start starving. Is pretty much what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for our Muffalo to start starving because of just how much I've torn it up. And I don't want to set up another grow zone out here. I think we're good there. All right. And we could deliberately summon the mech. The thing is, I want the only thing I want from the mech stuff right now is the waste atomizer, the waste pack atomizer, versus going through all of these things. 'Cause I don't. Nanostructure chip. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure with that I have to call in the bosses. And I don't remember, that's a signal chip, that's a power focus chip, that's a nanostructuring. Gotcha. So literally it's the hardest of the mech bosses is the one I have to do to get the pollution management thing. Shambler Assault. Honestly, 31 is one of the smaller ones we've had, but regardless, mechs, you're now restricted to Area 1. You know, let's actually change Area 1 a little bit. Zone. Clear Area 1. Get rid of that. And then we go to regular work schedule. Area 1. You just died to like 4 raiders. They were mechanoids though? Yeah. Oh no, like even 4 raiders if it's the wrong combination, like, you know, one shows up with a doomsday and just does it in. Like you can get surprised at what'll end up getting you killed. So they are piling all up in one place. I do think I am going to try to prevent them from completely destroying my walls again. They're all piling up in one spot. Come on, pick up the pace. In this particular one, you don't worry about doing much of the melee. You'll die if you stay out there long. Right, so it's ineffective. Okay, get you up here. I should have backed off by now. Drop in. Yeah, that was probably not the smartest move anyways. I was hoping to thin them up, but we really didn't do that much. To be fair, they closed in pretty fast. So construction bot is working on that wall. You start repairing that wall. Because they don't stay very long. A lot of them will die very quickly. Alright, get everyone. They're about to breach. Oh. Our ally is going to roll in and help us. Neat. Meanwhile, while I've got you all here and there's this warg doing that thing, there, we dealt with the warg. Yeah, honestly, the rest of you, just go back to what you're doing, I guess. The allies showed up. And they're basically handling what's left here. Cool. All right, everyone, carry on. It's good to have allies. So they did punch a hole in our base yet again. Oh, can I rescue you in time? No, the answer's simply no. All right. All in all, sadly, you almost never get shamblers out of it because the shamblers just, you know, they have a tolerance to pain, so they have a habit of dying before going down. There was one that was crawling, but in that mess, didn't really matter. And we did already wall things off, so that's good news as well. And once again, the meat-eating trees shall feast heavily. Oh, we found steel. Sure. All right. And this is going to be our hospital. Once we get that outer wall, like, patched up and all that, I'm going to, get the medical beds and all that, like, not moved. We'll build more medical beds in here, I think. I'm actually going to queue it up, even. So furniture, hospital bed, steel. And that'll be way past overkill. We can go furniture, shelves. I have to make them out of limestone. Build a copy. All right. You want something different for the mountain vault? Like Devourers or something? Yeah, well, we have advanced unlocked. It's just the game hasn't thrown them at us yet. Like, we got the pit, and we also had a flesh beast in there, but that was the one that broke free, attacked us, and got killed. Actually, I still have one left here. But yeah, they have a habit of just dying. Actually, take that back. There's another one up here, too. Tough spike. But yeah, no, it's the easiest ones to catch are the sightseers because they attack in large groups and they get downed easy. So you end up with a pretty easy abundance of them. I'm having a feeling this hospital is going to potentially need to go away in favor of this hospital, just because having both hospitals, we're going to end up with a situation where the medicine ends up in one hospital but not the other. We'll see. Masterwork flak jacket, cool beans. Still got holes in our wall, which are not being taken care of. Just gonna try and get a couple of bricks cut, just so we can patch that spot of wall. Go eat something. Yeah, seen sightseers going a couple raids today. Each of them is bigger than the last. Yeah, no, they're definitely of the anomaly stuff. They're one of the, like, the shamblers and them are the we bring numbers. What else? That's all. We bring numbers. All right. Have Cookie do that. We do not have any components at the moment. But that's also pretty heavily because we're just not having people, like, our crafters are bottlenecked is pretty much the entire answer. Our crafters are bottlenecked, and that's what's going on. I need them doing more, but there's not enough of them. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. But I need them to get enough bricks so we can patch up the holes in our wall and all that. Yeah, no, because I agree. The problem with sightseers is since you cannot see their numbers, it's easy to be like, oh, it's just sightseers, we should be able to handle it. And then you're going, there's more of them. And there's more of them. Wait a second. I have found it is good to have, like, where you expect to fight the sightseers, to have the proximity detector, because at least then you know when you're done. If, say, for example, you have your kill box and you have this, the moment I see a sightseer go down and that turns off, I know the sightseers are finished. At least that wave. Okay, so the kill box is again closed up. It's not in good shape, but I have got to get more components made, so let's bump the components up on the list. I have so many eyes I need to replace. Are there any quests we care about? I'm not even worrying about the heirloom right now. I probably should. We have all those things like go hit the ancient dangers nearby. We could probably find some good stuff. Nothing I'm too worried about. Like a healing mech serum would certainly be nice because we could fix the dementia. But honestly, with as big as the attacks are nowadays, I'm kind of choosing to just hold the fort and let things come at me. Oh, JD is actually getting some art done. Oh yeah, and our armor is starting to wear out. The one big downside about the marine armor is because it is full body armor, is the durability just does not last. Because if you look, for example, on the gear, it covers pretty much everything, which is good, but it means any damage you take that it'll go straight to the armor, so it wears out quickly. versus a flak jacket only covers like the upper torso versus the vest only covers like the mid torso and the pants only the legs. Only the hits that hit those spots damage it. So it's good about, you know, not having one article of clothing get shredded with every single hit. What is your problem? Toxic buildup extreme. Oh, the animals are all dying out there because the toxic buildup's gotten bad enough. Okay. This zone is shut down. It's gone. Temporarily, this is gonna be a bad time. Put the waste packs in the freezer. New mission. We're gonna make our first thing that's gonna go into the walls of here that is not our menagerie, but it won't be our main base. We are making a toxic waste freezer, and that's literally all it's going to do. It is a freezer for storing absolutely absurd amounts of toxic waste. Okay. You hadn't thought of building a new freezer? Yeah, but the idea is this, like, it'll be strictly toxic waste. Oh, here, we'll do the limestone thing. So the question is roof. We're just gonna want to seal this in, like, to have an AC area. So this will be fine because we can remove this roof. But I'm hoping when we dig in here, we'll find just like a spot of loose roof that I could then surround by other stuff. But in the meantime, Cerise the Mage is gonna go and dig. So yeah, you understand it's just toxic waste. It's safer than caravanning. Yeah, so I mean, I could caravan and dump the toxic waste. I could drop pot it out. The thing is that will likely trigger a pollution response, or a pollution rate, or whatever you call it. So my intent for right now is to just pick it up. Yeah, no, it is a thing. For those who don't know, you can take the toxic waste and just dump it off the side of the map. Your nearest neighbor will usually get a negative standings from it. They'll get upset with you for it, which makes sense. You're literally dumping toxic waste in the neighborhood. And then it's also a thing that they can trigger that they'll instantly hit you with a raid, and it's a very high weighted raid. It's like where you have like the mech cluster like 3x. It's like that kind of thing, but you know, whatever faction you pissed off. Honestly, I think at this stage of the game, we just move the any stone up here and stop prioritizing. Yeah, no idea about that being a thing. Yeah, there's a couple things you can do to trigger raids fairly immediate response. And that is one of them. Is dumping toxic waste. Like, it doesn't always trigger it, but it can. Hi. I love you too. I'm guessing you're going to sleepy sleep? Because you sounded tired.
I am tired. But
Yaw.
I love you.
I love you too.
Stay handsome.
Can't stay what I'm not. Alright, so we got a Gore Hulk assault happening. So that's going to be an immediate attack, I believe. So let's get them in position. Get my one nerve spiker in the middle there. And then we just start filling in all of the other defensive positions. Alright, why did you not get medical treatment? Oh, because you just social fought. That's funny. Yep, more for the collection. Because all the animals are now dying out here, so eventually I should actually clean up this pollution. Now the good news is the Gore Hulks are not particularly sturdy creatures. They do have a range attack that can hit okay. I haven't ever had them like one-shot anyone, but they do a decent amount of damage. How many of those survived? If I were to guess, it looks like almost all of them. Okay, it's not that many. I was like looking at that going, but there's so many survivors. How many survived? Enough I might be able to have literally everyone grab some. Needless to say, we're not actually going to get all these back. Okay. As best I can tell, we got what? 8 Gore Hulks we're capturing right now. Oh, 9 Gore Hulks. And the rest feed the tree. That said, like I said, most of them, like, there's gonna be a bunch that don't make it because we've injured them all. I haven't, like, I didn't bother checking to see how badly injured any of them are. They're just gonna carry them in. They start throwing them on beds, and as fast as we can bandage, just do their best. Entity, maintain only, maintain only, maintain only. Maintain only, maintain only. Maintain only. Wonder why they skipped that bed. Maintain only. Maintain only. Okay. So, entity treatment required, medical treatment required. I'm not going to bother microing them. I'm just going to let them do their best. What are you doing right now? You're studying the rep. I mean, I guess that's fair. Yeah, some of them are going to die on the platform. We got doctors running around. They're trying their best. That's what I figure is going to happen, is just between the sheer number we brought in, that we'd probably lose 3 or 4 of them. That's okay. So there's 3 we've lost so far to them bleeding out. 4. Man, some of you were hurt. Who is our doctor? Why are you not doctoring? We'll see how many we get out of this. We might lose all of them, or not all of them. We might lose a bunch of them because the doctors weren't doctoring. Oh, they have dementia? That's right. Well, the good news is we're getting a lot of medical skill. We did, we at least got some of them. We got 1, 2, 3 we've already got bandaged up. It looks like we're probably going to get 4 out of this. Or maybe not. We'll see how fast Kalaria's not going to get in time. That's fine. That was 2 levels of medical that Kalaria Star got. We still got 3. I think those wall light came from a mod? Nope. The base game. That's because you don't like the base game wall light looks? Oh, so the looks of these wall lights is based on your ideology's theming. So where you look at your ideology, where it says here, like the culture and structure, that's going to determine what your wall lights look like. So if you're the what's the color? There's one that'll be like they'll have like a little skull design to them. There'll be one that they look more industrial. You'll have one that they look more like lamps. And that's just base game. Like that's not mods or anything. That's just how the base game works. All right, and I also don't even mind that they died because that just means they feed the Harbinger trees. Yep. No, you chose a spooky ideology, and everything they do is spooky. All right. Meanwhile, oh wait, don't cancel loading them. You have White Jaguar pop in. Yep, and it was enough that we got ourselves a brand new Harbinger tree. So that's 14 Harbinger trees we're up to. I keep wanting it to be a thing that once you get enough Harbinger trees that something happens. We have struck Jade. Cool. Oh, that's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Because then I'll be able to put the ACs inside the freezer, pointing with the outtake here. So we will mine those 2 blocks. And that's another new Harbinger tree, so that's 15 we've got now. They are eating very well. No problem. Yeah, it's something I didn't notice for a long time, and then it's just one day I was like, wait a second, why do my lights look weird? It's like, someone had mentioned, like, oh yeah, they changed with ideology. Like, what? Cool. I'm gonna plan for this freezer, or this to require 4 ACs. Now, hopefully that'll be enough. So one thing I am going to do is go zone, remove roof, that 4 tiles. Because then the entire idea about this area here is this is going to be basically an output for ACs. And we'll have like a little block here for all our ACs. And then this is going to be a giant freezer. Robust digestion. No, thank you. So do you have anything really fancy we can do yet? Not really. So we got poor social that we can deal with. We have great crafting. We have elongated fingers. We have awful at mining. We have great shooting, but dark hair. That honestly gives me a lot of options. So I could go to my people who aren't mining or socialing and give them great shooting. And it adds a level of passion in shooting. I mean, we could do that for a lot of people. The catch is I got a lot of people, so here's a baseliner. So you're a crafting person. I also want you... Man, you are incapable of so much. You basically are a crafting person almost exclusively. But I don't want to penalize your social if I can help it. Because I believe your production command is based on social. Yeah, so if I did great shooting... Well, no, you're a crafter, so grab those two. So that would be a horrible thing there. We can make it neutral by making you not like mining. And that wouldn't be bad for Cookie. Alright, so we're going to set up Cookie here. So that what Cookie will be able to do is they'll get really, really, really good at crafting. The better manipulation, all those things. And that should help quite a bit. And that's our third new Harbinger tree. It is somewhat concerning that they're growing that fast. Low-key, I kind of want a fire to go through to wipe out all the not Harbinger trees, because the Harbinger trees aren't... Alright, so Snake is converted. Congratulations, Snake. You're going to be joining the team, because you're a quick sleeper who is kind, and you have crafting. I don't really care about the melee as much, but everything else is good news. So we can go ahead and work on that. And that'll be good news. I'll probably make them... I probably will leave them as a melee pawn to fill in, because usually 3 is about what I want for, like, the most melee I can get. Do we still have that longsword? No. Alright, well, we'll plan to deal with that. So go over here... We'll make a bioferrite longsword because those are really good. We'll get Snake involved. And then Steen Steen was being released. That's right. Do you have another crafter? Yes. I have 3 people who can craft, but right now only one is a dedicated crafter. And order implantation into Sentient Cookie. Because that should help Cookie be a far better crafter later. I might consider getting... If we get Snake on board with us, I might take my chances making Snake into a Sanguiphage if we get the opportunity. I'm hesitant to do so. So with that, Sentient Cookie is now level 20 crafting. So, maxed out crafting. Oh, Sentient Cookie needs to be de-aged. How are ages? Okay. Alright, we need to blur some ethical lines. We've got about a third of the colony who's getting ready to, have age issues. Hey, friend, Steen, buddy, pal? I know I said I was gonna let you go, but... I'm going to be honest right now, I have an immediate problem that needs to be dealt with. And that immediate problem involves stealing your youth to prevent my people from dying from old age. So... that is gonna be a thing there, friend. I'll let you go eventually, though. All right, meanwhile, we're going to go security. Sandstone, do this. That way drop pods can't use that spot. And then structure. What do I have? I have a lot. Let's just go ahead and this room won't be fancy. We will go ahead and set up the tiles here. So I can put the ACs in there. How old is Cookie? 66. That was the thing I just noticed, like, oh, I mean, they're biologically 66, but actual age is 2,874, which is one of the oldest pawns I've ever seen. Yeah, that was the reason it's like, oh, Steen, slight change of plan. So once Cookie gets back up, we're gonna do a de-age on Cookie, and we're gonna start working on it. I do have a worry that we're gonna get like some pretty bad mood penalties for it, but that's fine. So power. Got compact machinery. We got everyone mining in there. So to get even more sandstone versus other things. The good news, there's actually some granite chunks in there too, so we're getting a mix. Don't care about that. Yeah, so they've got that just about built. Once they get this last bit of barricade, I'm gonna go ahead and make ourselves a another path, and that path will cut across here and then go up and over. I don't really need those paths, by the way. I'm mostly just doing it for aesthetic and because we start getting way ahead on sandstone, and I don't want to build a bunch of walls out of sandstone because they're weak. So it's kind of just trying to keep stuff going. Meanwhile, we can turn that drill back on. Just leave all the drills on and just they can get done what they get done. Also, yes, we've got more steel down there. You're getting pretty close to the point I'm going to have to move you to get more steel. Got steel over there. Got steel in here. Plasteel under there if I end up short on plasteel. Cool, so that's good there. So now I need to go to temperature. And we're going to get that freezer online. The other thing that needs to happen is I need to get the auto doors built, which is depending on limestone. We actually have the components. Which we should get limestone here. Now we're going to be drilling that spot too. And then this will become a toxic waste pack drop zone, or whatever you want to call it. No one's under restrictions, right? Oh, I still have people to convert. I totally forgot about that. Hey, Randall. So it's 18 chance on you. 18 on you. Start working on it. It's gonna take some work to get people converted. Let's see. Would you be right in thinking infestations are likely to show up in that freezer? Yes. I'm thinking about making this a large enough open space, and then literally having like a dedicated kill spot for the for them, just having like a door open on one side where we can pack all our ranged behind it, put the line of melee, and just work with that kind of thing. I think that'd work out all right. The Senjin cookie should be up relatively soon. Yep. Bulk goods trader. So I need components. I need advanced components. I need the Nutramine and all that, whatever that's called. The Gojus and all that's in another room now. I could use the plasteel. Yeah, the Garlean seed. Any of these that we're done with book-wise? Not quite. Oh, auto turret? Yeah, I'll pick that up. The books are cheap. You don't care about those. Bum. Got some black pants that are getting all worn out, so sell those. It's not surprising a lot of them are around the same time frame. Okay. So it'd be good if I could get more medicine. What am I gonna give up though? Oh, hey, here's what we could do. How about a casual 5,000 corn? It'll even throw in an extra 2,300 potatoes. Yep. And just like that, we got a lot more stuff to haul in. And that knocked down the ridiculous amount of food we've been building up. Alright, JD can climb in here. Keep pulling those genes so we can get some good stuff. Yeah, like I said, I think it'd be good to get well actually, is one of the pawns we'd make melee, are any of you kind? You are. Yeah, so what I'm thinking we'll do is I do think if we get the opportunity, once we recruit Snake over, I do think I'm gonna make a plan for them to be a sanguiphage. I don't know if Quicksleeper works with Death Rest or not, and I am honestly kind of dreading dealing with some of the stuff around this, but also I don't think it's a bad idea. Alright, psychic abduction thing. You had 140. Oh, you've got 165. Never mind. So you do that. You support 115, 115, 115. Keep the abductions rolling. So toggle them off until the doors are done. Okay, so we have Alec of the Chokers. So you are good at plants and all this other stuff. I do not believe you are the leader. But either way, we're gonna go ahead and capture you for now. Like, whatever we do next, that'll determine that. Yeah, we'll de-age, but first I need Cookie to get back up. Oh, Cookie actually did just get back up. All right. So prisoner. No relationship on release. I am sorry. That is most unfortunate for you, friend. Because if you did actually give me standings, I might do it. All right, so we're going to immediately do this. Let's see. The Invoker becomes younger. Sentient Cookie. There you go. You're gonna have support from here. Warning, that will anger the pig Gug. Well, you know what? They already hate me. So that's kind of the beauty of this whole thing. If they already hate me, there is literally no consequence. So, you know. The wargs with Leela. 20 manhunting wargs will show up 1 hour afterwards. Okay, that is honestly terrifying because wargs are pretty dang durable. We'll deal with that. Do I just want to take the mood penalty? Because I have no idea about this 9-year-old girl. I do kind of want to do it because it's a kid, but 20 wargs is a lot of wargs. I think we can handle it, but it's gonna be messy. Alright, and Sentient Cookie is now 57 years old. Congratulations on your unbirthday. I hate it. Alright, everyone, get ready to rock and roll. The moment she shows up, I need you in that kill box. Actually, wait, do I need you in the kill box, or could I just literally just leave the thing? No, the wargs can get over the walls. We will need everyone in the kill box. Alright. New kid is here. What do you got going on? You are a... Okay, so you're a genie. So you're a quick sleeping genie. You are purely crafter. I can live with that. I can accept that. You got a quick sleeper, so you got a really good first trait. And all that. I'm going to immediately say, I need you to, right now, this very second, run into this room and grab a gun. Because you are bringing the pain to the door, and I need everyone who is capable of fighting to be on deck. Have you dropped off? Cookie has not had a chance to drop off the prisoner. That is unfortunate. Hey, Kayla, how's it going? I'm gonna just try and have them get in position as fast as they can when things are said and done, and we just have to hope for the best. Let's go ahead and get everyone in position as quick as we can. All right. So meanwhile, let's go here and choose to draw for our brand new person. So welcome to the colony, Nihai Lord. Cool. Schedule, you are a child, so full recreation. And I just realized you need to be reversed because you're no longer a child. And then let's get you assigned to whatever I can get you assigned to. You're probably not going to cook. You're probably not going to hunt. You're probably not going to mine. You are going to craft. You are a genie, which means you're not really the best at taking a hit in a fight. Cookie's going to miss this whole party, and I really do kind of need all hands on deck. Oh, they're coming. Man, it is pouring rain outside now. Please get your gun as fast as you can. Please drop off your prisoner as fast as you can. Come on, Cookie. Alright, Cookie. Get into battled positions. Night High Lord is still gonna be... Oh, Mech. You know what? I could live with that. Mechs, meanwhile, get out of here. That actually... I mean, the poor Mech's gonna get absolutely demolished. But... that Mech doing that did give us enough time... to get more people into position, and it's going to split the fight up into a couple different waves versus one big wave, which is going to make it a little bit easier to handle. First stun's up. All right, so the last are going to come all up in one big group, and it does look like all hands will be on deck in time for the last one. Alright, that's the last flare. Nicely done. Yeah, disruptor flares do stun non-anomalies, including mechs, including people, including animals. That said, it's kind of a one stun, and then you cannot stun the same thing again for a good, like, 30, 45 seconds. Okay. Oh man, that's a lot of them who did not die in the fight. That are just downed. So, prioritize hunting. 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 You cannot hunt. Prioritize hunting. Everyone run down and hunt them as fast as you can so that we don't have, like, a bunch of them get back up for round 2. Prioritize hunting. No! No, no. Get here fast. The child had to be the one that was the one that got in trouble. All the rest of you, just... Oh, that sucks. Burn it. Okay. That actually worked because you dodged the first attack and then you hit it with the burn, which downed it instantly because the burn doesn't miss. All right. That was sketch. If that thing... Oh, actually, no, you didn't dodge it. You almost lost your arm, but you didn't. I should not have had that being one of the ones who hunted. Also, mechs, unrestricted. Let's have you get... Don't worry about your hats and all that. Go to bed. Get the gaping hole in your arm fixed first, then dye your clothes. Dyeing your clothes means nothing if you're just going to bleed all over them. Unless you're dyeing it red, at which point, why bother with the dye? You're already dyeing your clothes red. You're just being inconsistent on it. So Shaman is here. Have a talk with him, Randall Thor. Yeah, no, we got lucky. Very, very realistically, Die High Lord could have gotten one shot there by the warg. It wouldn't be the first or the last time I've had that happen. So grab that. I'll take your herbal medicine as well. Dang, it is straight up sounds like a tropical storm outside. Take the robust digestion that I won't use. Both of them. We're not gonna bother with that. I already have it learned. I'm gonna take... I honestly need them to show up with stuff that I can use to burn money, but they already have max rep with me. There's no real reason to do more than that. Go ahead and grab that on your way back. Meanwhile, let's find that art. There you are. Get that installed in one of the bedrooms. Let's also go to the art bench, which almost never gets used. Let's just set that Joker to 20. Alright. How much time do you have in the save? I have no idea, to be entirely honest. It is a decent amount, because we've done... I would guess 7, 6, 7, 8 streams on it. With 1 or 2 streams that it was the full stream, and a couple of streams that were like half streams. That'd be my guess just off the cuff. I'm probably off by quite a bit. But, I don't like keep track. Isn't there some place in the statistics I can check? Which is a little misleading because I pause the game because streaming and all that. And then a lot of times I will open things up ahead of time or, you know, grab screenshots or whatever. Which I haven't done much of in this one. I'm trying to think of where I could even check for that. Playtime, 1 day, 11 hours. Basically 1 day, 12 hours. So a day and a half. I just had to remember where the heck I could find that. Yeah, so getting all our medical beds online. We've got that going. We're basically just waiting till we get some more limestone cut to get some limestone bricks. Once we get some limestone bricks, that'll be good order. Having Nihai Lord start crafting should help a lot, because they're a genie on top of that, which will be really good. Speaking of which, it's time for people to jump into the machine. Well, actually, no, Snake has not joined us yet. Yeah, and we don't want to grab... No, we don't have anyone to put in there, because Conrite is a ghoul. I don't want Conrite jumping into the machine. They'll just get in a fight. I also like how I don't even have to worry about Conrite finding meat anymore because of how fast stuff gets killed and all that. One thing I could do, stop cooking regular lavish meals on both of those. Well, we still probably want to make the packaged meals. Basically, I don't want them to waste the meat. Like, I want them to stockpile some meat so we can keep that for the ghoul. Because if we ever get to the point where we're running out of corpses, that'll be a problem. Alright. Hey, Kitten Karma, how's it going? Yes, as soon as I get the limestone blocks, we'll get that sorted out. Then I can turn on all these, and we'll be good here. Yeah, these corpses. Most of these corpses are probably gonna rot, realistically. It's going pretty good. Had a little bit of a late start because I had family visiting earlier today. But otherwise, all been good there. Oh, the reason we're not getting that is we're using all our limestone building the shelves. That's right. In that case, here's a change of plans. Stop building those. Go for structure, granite auto doors. And then we'll also get lights in here. That way, Noctil... Ooh, uranium. Uranium's good stuff. Alright, so Illicit and Z is ready to jump into the machine. Yep, so Menagerie grew a little bit earlier. We got ourselves 3 more residents. Doing pretty good. Getting more and more bioferrite. Right, and you're working on the longsword for when Snake gets recruited. And what was going on with you? Oh yeah, I was gonna go ahead and convert these ones. Masterwork, heck yeah. So when Snake like actually gets recruited, that's gonna be great. Because we're gonna get him a really solid weapon and all that right from the get-go. Can we conversion ceremony? Yes. Alright, so JD. I would like to see a masterful conversion ceremony, please. Pretty soon I need to move the stuff out of this ideology room into a bigger room. Because eventually I'm gonna want to have the reliquaries, and there's just nowhere to put them in there. Ineffective. Cool, we have now maxed their confidence in the ideology they already had. Nice. No progress is no progress. I think they're steadfast if I remember correctly. No, they're not. I'm just wrong. Meanwhile, you have a desire for chemicals. I understand. Go sort that out. JD has a desire for chemicals. I understand. Go sort that out. Gotcha. So we do take a small mood penalty for de-aging people. I can live with that. The penalty's not that bad. Trotter hands. Probably not. That's one that I'm on the fence I could use. So Groot's Twig, it's time for you to jump in the machine. Everyone gets their turn. It's like the weekly ritual of everyone popping through, or seasonal ritual of everyone popping through, seeing what they can contribute. So toxic filtration I'm gonna do next. That way I can get... Do I actually still need the kidney now? I've forgotten how many people we've lost and all that. Okay, yes, Cerise the Mage is the one missing the kidney. So we do actually have need of that kidney still. Eventually Cookie will get the capacity to work on those bionic eyes. Eventually. Alright. Mad Boom Rats. Is it just 3? Oh, they could just go right through. Good enough. All right. And sorted. Good job, team. Alright, so they'll finish mining that, which of course we immediately hit more steel, which I'm totally fine with. As soon as we get that door going, I can turn on the freezer. And then we start piling up toxic waste in here. And we're just gonna make one giant toxic waste bunker. Why are you starving? Oh, you're starving because you're in the machine, and it won't let you out till you're done. It's fine. Hulk body does literally nothing, so get that out of here. Insert person. No one else yet. Okay. Growth moment and Nigh Lord has reached the age of 10. So Hard Worker is probably the one I want more. Because you're going to be a crafter. You crafting faster to me is more... I mean, don't get me wrong, that's really good for doing psychic rituals and all that, but I think I'd rather have Hard Worker. Very genuinely, Hard Worker is just going to be huge mileage so far as our crafting goes in the long haul. But yeah, eventually I'll have him like pick up all the pollution and start putting it in here. The real sketch part is when that pollution starts getting the point that it'll end up decaying just from like gradual power outages and all that we have over time from various factors. Sooner or later that'll be an issue. Major break risk, because ugly environment, want neural supercharge, no artificial limb. We'll get there. Don't worry. We'll get you through your heresy. One day at a time. I'll probably actually target Claria Star for being the one to switch ideologies now. Just because we lost all our progress on JD. From a bad conversion ritual. Might as well just switch it up. That's fine. You know what's kind of creepy that I'm thinking about? If you could get these to grow close enough to your hospital, if anyone ever died in your hospital, you just wouldn't have to bother dragging them away. They're just already where they need to be. That'd be grim, have like a long, narrow hospital and try and like coax those trees to grow up through the middle of them. Okay. Your power's still doing good. We still have 2,600 watts. And that's with all these still on, like I can do a lot. Entity escape a sightseer. Or sight stealer. Oh no, what am I ever gonna do about that? Hey, Conrad, just, you go by yourself. You got this, man. Like, it takes them so long to destroy the door. Do they spread if you feed them corpses? Yes. The way they spread is just another tree grows from time to time. No rush. Take your time getting there. All right. Wait, you're researching that. Stop it. I don't need basic research. Get out of there. You're literally wasting your time, Randall Thor. I do kind of wish that was a thing that, like, once you've studied something, like that you're just, like, you're getting the research points with the anomaly stuff, it just would stop. Because that is the thing I've noticed is that it does not stop when you're doing that. and that really doesn't do anything useful. Okay, who's the closest one nearby? You? Capture it. Just need you to get out of the door. So got a couple scratches, and that was about it. Versus destroyed the left arm. Apparently it got back up afterwards. I just wasn't expecting it to successfully get back up then. And do not research it. Okay. Right, and I have over 500 bioferrites, so it is time to go to floors. Bioferrite plating. Next room. Okay, let's make sure to have the doors. Because the bioferrite floors makes the containment better. So, like, if I compare, he wants a good example. Because that one has a bioferrite. Okay. Yes, these should be comparable. So this one has 190, and if we pop down to this one, it's 205. So it's not a whole lot of extra containment, but that's still an extra bit of containment. And then if we were going to replace those walls with, like, bioferrite or something stronger than sandstone, we could do even more with it. Because that'll be important for me to do over time, is to, like, gradually get their containment up more and more and more, just so we don't have as many breakouts. Yeah, so you're waiting on granite blocks, you're waiting on that. Night High Lord is actually getting crafting done, which is really nice. Sadly, it's mostly being sandstone right now, because that's what I have chunks of everywhere. And I'm not using a whole lot of it, but that's okay. Also, floors. Let's get back to our sandstone brick we've been using everywhere. Alright. Basically making a new path up towards containment. And take that across there. Take this across here. You'd have a path over here. Actually, now I think about it. Do this before it gets too far. It does make sense to have that path. Cool. So I've got those. They've got the path down there. Let's make one that's over here. This is just basically to burn a lot of sandstone. Cool. So there, we got more paths leading through the back area. It's not really a thing I'm too worried about. We could probably also make a path over here, but that's already queued up enough. That's going to keep our construction people pretty busy for a while. And it's not the most useful thing in the world. It is going to add to our wealth, but we are just getting tons and tons of sandstone brick everywhere, and I just need to get it out of here. Because as we mine in these areas, we're just getting more and more sandstone. Oh, here. One more tile there. I am filling in a lot more of this area than I expected, and we all, like I've mentioned before, we are getting to the point pretty soon where I am going to have to, like, lower the amount of muffalo I'm keeping, because, like, all of this is taking over more area we've got. It might even be worth my while to start making some of this, like, hay grass grow space. You are starving. That is a problem. Go outside and punch a turkey. Okay, new rules with our meals for a while. These meals, meat, do not use muffalo. Same on both of those. I need you to avoid using the muffalo for a while so I can build up a little bit of a reserve for the ghoul. And also I put packaged meals on you. Just don't worry about it. Oh, Conrad is way back there? Oh, Conrad is probably going to turn on us. I mean, that's the fastest we're going to be able to get meat, is to have Conrad just source their own meat by running down and punching something and eating it. Come on, buddy. Go get your snack. Good job. Okay. All right, so we're getting our door finally done. And with that, we could turn on the freezer, and when the freezer's on, then it is time to start making this our dedicated toxic waste closet, where we'll just get more and more. We have the muffalo keep walking through the door and interrupting construction, because that's just how that works. Confusion because of dementia, that checks out. What are you making right now? Oh, good. You're making medicine. I was about to say, it's like, ah, good. The child is making jet. Or, not jet, making, you know where we're going. All right. De-aging time. Who is our oldest colonist now? 58. Another 58. All right. So, JD, buddy. Chronophagy. Get illicit in here. We had another one who had like a really high Randall Thor. Sentient Cookie can join in. Gotcha. That's fine. So we're going to work on de-aging people. It does make our colonists upset because they have some reservation of some kind or something about that. But, you know, being elderly also kind of sucks, so we're going to just make sure we don't experience it. Saving a child. Stop sending children at me one after another. What is this game's sudden obsession with giving me children who have raids following them? Like, children colonists aren't bad, but it's the fact that it's just like one after the other of like, no, you need to accept this child and you're gonna get raided. That's where we lost most of our people from. And if you're wondering why I don't just say no, it's that block down there where everyone's gonna take a mood penalty of, I believe, 9 for, I think it's like 8 days. It's bad. That's what it is. All right. And how are we doing now, JD? You're only 49. All right, so we're going to wait till like the last second, accept this quest. How long after you get attacked? We don't know. Okay, I've accepted it. Give me 2 seconds, chat. I need to use the restroom in a big way. So I'm going to quickly use the restroom, and I'll be right back. And thank you again for tuning in. That's one of the things that irks me is like I do try and keep right, but like, you know, there'll be someone going slow and you'll start passing them and it's just no. Don't worry about it. I should have just taken the wrong turn. I misread my GPS and that was the thing. Engine malfunction. I think that's the first time I've had that. For the record, I actually think that might be the hardest collision I've done in this game so far. Like, the physics don't even know what to begin to do with. We're just, like, corkscrewing in spot. Alright, Train, I presented you a nice large target. So something is getting messy in the physics calculations. Oh, I see a real problem with going this way. Hang on, we might need to go around. That one log on the right looks like it'll be a little problematic for taking through there. Just gonna go on a guess here. All right. Just because that came up earlier, I showed it at the beginning of stream. So that was Farm Sim something. Hey, good, the camera broke. Thanks, camera. Give me 2 seconds to fix my camera. Alright, give me 2 seconds, because now I just need to hit this. No, that's not what I need to hit. Teleprompter, properties... Deactivate, activate, and we're good. Okay. But, so that was Farm Sim I was playing earlier. So, it actually came in today? Are you kidding me? Come on, camera. It's been, like, literally 2 seconds. Alright, let me try that again. Okay, let's do this one more time. Alright. So once again I clicked on. But that was Farm Sim. Wait, don't freeze. Okay. But they sent in earlier that I got an email like 2 weeks ago that says, hey, we're mailing you something. And they didn't say what. So because I'm a Farm Sim like partner, like that kind of thing, they sent me like this whole like plaque thing. That's not just like an image on there. That's like it's a big metal thing with their like company logo and all that. So it's pretty cool. So I thought that was like really snazzy that came in today. Which kind of feeling mildly guilty about the fact that they sent that to me, and it's been a hot minute since I played some Farm Sim. I was doing a YouTube series. But then okay, you're not a wonderful colonist, but we can work with that. But, like, you know, I was doing a YouTube series, but it just wasn't getting much traction, so I eventually was like, okay, I need to make my decision. And, like, it's not getting enough viewership for me to justify continuing to do it. So I ultimately just recently was like, alright, I'm going to stop doing that. Okay, so you don't have a lot you can do here right now. unfortunately. But you still have one more age up to get passions. And I am going to have you immediately run and grab a weapon. Man, oh, there's the Hellfire? Yeah, so you do have a Hellfire rifle. I'm going to actually have you grab a Nerve Spiker. We only have one, and we're pretty heavy on the actual, like, straight-up damage. So we did accept a quest that says we would be attacked by a pretty sizable force of, like, archers and all that. We don't know when they're going to show up, so let's get everyone restricted to stay inside the perimeter for now. Till we have a better idea of when this thing is happening. Never mind. It's happening right now. Okay, so they're showing up. So they've got 1 great bow, 2 flame bows, 6 recurve bows, and then the rest have like spears. We got 1 pila. So they primarily got a lot of bows. You, friend, need to pick up the pace. And what's your deal? You're still recovering, getting the person back. I'm also getting annoyed that they're waiting to show up until I'm already into or committed to a ritual. Which does mean if I cancel it, it's got penalties and all that. Alright. You have got to pick up the pace a lot. Okay, you're gonna make it. Alright, meanwhile, let's name the new child. Welcome in, new child. The queue is not empty, don't lie to me. The queue is not empty, don't lie to me. There we go, Kitten Karma. Welcome to the colony. I need to figure out why it happens. My theory is right now that the file gets stuck open. And so it tries to pull, and it just doesn't know what to do with it. Or there's like an empty row that gets added, and when it finds the empty row, I just need to go in and do some cleanup. JD is going to be really late. Yeah, JD is going to straight up miss this party. Because also, JD is on like their last limb because of hunger. Oh, JD might actually be able to make it. Get in there. I don't like it because you're going to be super pissed off by the time you're done. But I kind of do need all hands on deck. I mean, actually, that's not that bad of a raid. You know, JD, I'm sorry. You can go do your thing, man. Go get yourself a snack. I believe with the flare spam, we should be able to keep this pretty well under control. Okay. Don't run from that. What are you doing? Okay. So we got all them sorted. So that's pretty alright for a fight. Alright, fine, I'll do it this way. So we're gonna start taking care of the fire and all that. Is there any of these people we want to take prisoner and keep? Gourmand? I mean, we'll capture them, but a lot of them are probably gonna have a bad day. Yeah, so you're gonna get captured, maybe released. Maybe killed. Teetotaler, Sanguine, Fast Walker. Fast Walker Sanguine is pretty good. Oh, hey. No. Oh, you're crawling. Never mind, that's fine. Carry on. I thought you were getting up and needed to die immediately. That's my bad. Ooh, and Jogger. I don't know if we'll save all of them. We're gonna try. We're gonna get them up here, start patching them up. So you're there. Where's our second doctor? Illicit, good thing you're right here. Start patching them up. To save as many as you can, we'll decide who we want to try and keep and who is definitely not going to be living here very long. Because we are, unfortunately, at capacity for the prison. Which does mean not everyone gets to stay. And how they leave can vary. Now, granted, they don't cannibalize, they don't organ harvest or stuff like that. Alright, so you didn't make it. That better not give us innocent prisoner, right? Okay, we're fine. Okay, so you made it. You are a gourmand, a prisoner. Yeah, so we don't get any standings for releasing them. They're 46, so probably not worth putting a bunch of de-aging on, I don't think. I've already got someone queued up for that. You're our jogger, so the jogger did make it. Prisoners start converting. Okay. Alright, so we're getting thrown a random prisoner, or random colonists. Why am I suddenly getting absolutely blasted by that? Sickly Sanguine. So... Sickly's a bad time. Alright, well... Here is our brand new sickly colonist. It's not... I don't think it's empty. Come on, you can do it. Is it actually empty? I don't think it's empty. I thought I saw... So I saw Kitten Karma join earlier. Yeah, no, I guess we're that. Yeah, so if you want to potentially have a colonist, exclamation mark join, Maria can be all yours. You are sickly as a warning if you get that colonist. There you go, Jaywalker. Welcome aboard. I should have probably waited a moment. It's okay. We'll probably get more colonists. I'm literally working on recruiting another one. Look at Jaywalker. So I do apologize. Like, it was just the first name I went and put on there. We'll get you the Hellcat here. You know what? Actually, I take that back. You're gonna get one of these chain shotguns. Man, so many of these are badly damaged. It's fine. Yeah, so you're gonna grab that. So we got our brand new colonist in here. So schedule, unrestrict all of you. Get you some recreation on your agenda. Get you scooted over here. We can go to the mechs. Get them unrestricted. Medical emergency on the 2 prisoners. That's fine. How are you doing again? Get brought over. Slow. That's what's happening. Is it's slow. So we'll do one more de-aging on Steen, and then we're gonna go ahead and kick Steen out. And just start rotating through people as we kidnap them. Oh, meanwhile, you are now officially... Oh, don't do that. Zero Fahrenheit. Cool. We've got that room set, and meanwhile, it's now time to go zones, dumping stockpile, this whole room, storage, clear, critical. Actually, it's not going to be critical. It's going to be important. Make sure you're... yeah. So with that, toxic waste goes in here. And now we go toxic. Waste packs no longer allowed in here. Cool. So many prisoners, you left for 15 minutes? Yeah, so we did an abduction of one, and then we got 2 imps in a raid that they came after. Colonists forcefully joined us. All right. So hopefully making good time on a lot of the crafting stuff. Yeah, so that room should be getting down there. Oh, those aren't turned on. For the record, if you don't turn on your air conditioners, they don't work well. Bioferrite simple... wait, why are you making a simple helmet? Wait. We took a simple helmet a long time ago, I was pretty sure. Stop making those. That's a waste of bioferrite. I say even though I've got bioferrite being effectively mass-produced up here. To a point, I honestly bet you half some of these are getting full because they're not getting cleaned down in time. Alright, we're getting a real cramped party going on. $32, $78. Night High Lord. You're getting converted right away because you're gonna go convert easy. Boom. And just like that, Night High Lord is one of us. There we go. Quickly dropping below freezing. It's a very large space to be air conditioning. But that's okay. Now we're gonna do pollution removal area. You start with that. And everything behind my secure area is now pollution removal. We'll probably want to go out eventually and clear out the front area, but that's lower priority to me. All right. Toxic gas has been researched. We have a caravan that's a combat supplier. It's just weird. It feels like Cassandra is aggressively trying to give me pawns right now. Because just in the last couple of minutes, we got 3 pawns just handed to us and a whole bunch of people downed without dying. And I'm a little worried as to why they're being so aggressive. Foam spray, great crafting. I'm gonna pass on that one. We don't want that. Hulk body doesn't do anything for us. Slow runner, slow study. No, I'm good with that. Let's check our research stuff. See if anything are done. Nope. Oh, good. We can finally get rid of all these. We want to make sure we keep the bioferrite longsword. Somewhere in here we have a bioferrite longsword. We do not want to get rid of that. There are so many spears. Yeah, there's our longsword. We keep that. Take the recurve bows. Take the flame bows. Take the grape bow. Take the revolver and the pila. Take the SMG. Take the worn out flak. I believe I have a spare shield belt just laying around as well. If not, I can make them easily enough. Take the ambrosia. I'll take your medicine. And you grabbed the medicine. Are we starting to get some raw meat around here? Not really. How hungry are you getting? Only a little hungry. Because we shouldn't be using any of that. Like, we shouldn't be using any of that. So we should be able to get our, Why does it seem like we're not actually cooking on the butchering table at all? Oh, right. We're back down to just one cook. That's right. That's what's happening here. So you're desperately struggling to keep up with cooking of any capacity. I forgot about that. Our cook got killed in a social fight. The Cerisa Mage could do that, but that takes him away from mining. We could also start training Nihai Lord into that. You know what we could do? I have a way we can work with this. Bills, details. Okay, we already have it where we won't do it unless you're high enough cooking. Do that on the other bench too. Bills, 5 cooking. So we're going to go ahead and for right now, Nihai Lord is going to become our backup cook. Because they have less than 5 cooking skills, they should basically just go right to butchering. Yes, they're butchering now. Cool. Because we see we're getting the Muffalo there. They're just not getting butchered. All right, so we're gonna desperately need to get ourselves another like actual primary cook. We did store Craven Horde when they died in the social fight, so hopefully we get another Mech Resurrection Serum. I mean, we've already had luck with 2 of them. But we'll see. All right. Yes, I did get a bunch of meat. We just didn't get it hauled. Hopefully that happens. I guess at this point, we don't allow rotten corpses, animal corpses. Crisis of belief. That's fine. Then go down here. No animal corpses. So that way they start putting the corpses in the freezer so we can take our sweet time about actually butchering them. Alright, and how are we doing on these? We can't do the chrono for a little while, we can't do the abduction for a little while. Hey, SP4, how's it going? We did release one of our prisoners, actually 2 of our prisoners. Yeah, because I'm recruiting you. Probably to make you a dedicated hauler. You are probably going to be used for aging. I think. Steen has already actively been used for aging. You know what? We can probably let Steen go for right now. Steen, buddy, get out of here. Alex here is our new person to help us feel young and vibrant. With all that said, though, let me go ahead and snooze these ads before they happen. It is getting to be about that time. So thank you so much for everyone who's been tuning in. We will be back again tomorrow with more RimWorld, maybe dismantled. I'm gonna like I said, well actually maybe not dismantled tomorrow. We'll figure that out. I'm gonna put a poll after stream, basically saying, hey, we finished the main story of Dismantle. Would they prefer to see more Dismantle or something that is not Dismantle? Is pretty much the way I'm gonna phrase that. So it won't be, well, what's the game that's replacing Dismantle? It's basically, are you done with Dismantle? We'll do that. But with that said, don't go anywhere because we are going to go find someone to raid. And by that, I mean, I'm going to go see who's currently doing the hot potato and we'll go raid them. So that way we can help support Doctors Without Borders with that charity. For those over on TikTok and YouTube, the stream will be abruptly ending because there is no such thing as raiding that I can deal with over there. So goodbye to all of you. And don't forget to like, subscribe, follow all the appropriate things. But over here on Twitch, don't go anywhere. Like I said, we are going to go find someone to raid, and by that I mean it's going to take me just a bit to figure out who's live with the hot potato, and we'll do